As the atmosphere continues to build here at Hamburg, with Scotland, England, the Dutch and the home nation still to come.
Yeah, the atmosphere is getting higher and higher. The noise, by the time England, the Netherlands and Scotland get up there, is going to be deafening. But as you said, Stu, these two have a lot to prove, especially Paul Nicholson, I think. It took him quite a while to get over it, and it hit him really hard that he had darts to, win the World Cup. Not many people would say that. So, but he's been playing really well. The back end of last year, he got his form back together in the tour events, and really has been pretty solid. We know what this man can do. He's going to be a solid player right off the bat. As I said that, he does it straight away.
Yeah, Simon Whitlock has been in the last 6 months in terrific form. But what about this from Marjanovic? What about that from Robert Marjanovic? Brilliant start from both teams here. The Croatians, having won the throw, will need to get off to a flyer.
57.
Well, 180. Just needs one treble, gives his partner the dart of the double. He's not done that, so it opens up the door a little bit for Whitlock. Anything short of a 140, not going to happen now. What a chance here for the Croatians to get a leg on the board, especially now. And this is where he mustn't make any mistakes. If he isn't going to take it out, make sure you leave the darts of the double. Well, as I say, that looks like he's going to have a dart at double 16 for the first leg.
90.
Oh, what a 6 darts that would be.
160.
Marjanovic is buzzing up there on the big stage in Hamburg. And his partner, Restovic, will be back to try and win the opening leg, but Marjanovic is flying. He's like a cat on a hot tungsten roof, isn't he? Really is.
I have to say, he looks very comfortable up there, Stu. Good throw. Can his partner take the shot out? He's been given the chance, and he does exactly that. Leg to nil. As I said, Marjanovic, I mean, he looks really comfortable. Good, solid, strong throw. And we're seeing a lot of foreigners come on the big stages and they're not scared anymore.
140.
Well, Paul Nicholson has taken a rare break. He's been on holiday, been to Canada and taken 2 or 3 weeks away from darts to recharge the batteries for the year ahead. Simon Whitlock's been in Las Vegas, played a bit of darts and having a break as well. And he can play darts. He can play darts! Of course, Whitlock will be starring in the all-new look Premier League for 2013. 10 players involved. New format. That all gets underway, doesn't it? Thursday in Belfast. That's coming around really, really quickly.
Looking forward to that. Paul Nicholson. Well, I thought he was going to set it up absolutely perfect, but he's given his partner at least 2 darts at a double. If he misses them, Nicholson will come back. But this has been a strong start from both teams, holding on to their throw. Really good. And this is where Whitlock would like to see this go in first dart. Not only does it go in, it goes in the dead centre of that double top.
Big year ahead for Paul Nicholson. I feel as he tries to reclaim his place in the elite. He's set himself a target of getting into the top 8 in the world. Putting the top hat on it, isn't he? But Nicholson desperate to really perform on the big TV stages during this year. He has the game, he has the ability, Rob.
Well, there's no question. He's got the scoring power, and that's what you need in this game. You forget about if you're a ton man, you ain't going to do a lot, just tons. And so 140s and 180s are going to get you in that top 8. I just feel that he needs to play the darts this year and stop worrying about perhaps making himself into too much of a character. The darts are what make you a top 8, not the character.
Well, still likes to play the showman. Well, Marjanovic, of course, won the Eastern European World Championship qualifier, beaten by Ireland's Daryl Gurney in the prelim at the Ali Pali. If memory serves me right, I think Gurney had to win the last 3 legs to come back and win that prelim game 4-3. Marjanovic ran very close to qualifying for the first round proper. This man, Restovic, a lawyer. And how about this? He's a former Croatian Monopoly champion, Rod.
Well, now you're talking about a game I can play. Not too much exercise needed for that. And that's a bad dart from Paul Nick, and he knows it. Crucifying himself, and that needed to set it up. It leaves the door open for Croatia to put a big score in. Oh, just lays this dart on top of that one. Big shot here for Simon Whitlock. Should have had 2 darts at a double. May only get a dart at the bullseye. Well, it will be a dart at a double. How important it is to go 2 legs clear. Oh, great. Check out there from Simon Whitlock. Takes the 81. And Paul Nick appreciates that because he messed it up a little bit for his partner.
The ultimate finish from the ultimate finisher.
Well, ideally, you know, he wouldn't want to pitch that 20 that high, but you're scared of pulling it a little bit low and hitting it in the treble. That's why they always go up near that double top wire. Of course, that closes a good part of the double top off.
Well, the Aussies, we always knew were going to win this group, or they were big favourites to win this group. But if they win 5-1, whatever happens, they're through, they qualify. They play New Zealand in the final group game on Saturday afternoon. But after losing the opening leg, a 5-1 win would do.
Well, certainly they're in a good, strong position to do that. Surely Nicholson's got to come down the bottom. Yeah, he's closed off the treble 20. Poor visit, he knows it. Good intelligent dart player as well, Paul Nicholson. Thinks a lot about the game, tries to do everything right. Doesn't make too many mistakes in counting wise. The Croatians have not punished the bad score, so advantage to the Australians.
32.
Well, the last 2 visits, the worst of the match from both Nicholson and from Whitlock. 47 from Nicholson, only 32 from his partner.
60.
It may not make too much difference though.
Restovic needed a big score there. Just pushes the dart a little bit too much. He's not got a lot of back lift. Certainly the back lift is good from Paul Nicholson. A little bit excited with the 3rd dart. But the advantage back to them now. Marjanovic needing at least 2 trebles. He's not going to find 2 of them. Can't find 1. So all Whitlock has to do is set the shot up for Paul Nicholson to close the match out.
Now look at the ball.
130.
Perfect, how about that? To leave 32. Nicholson loves it over there on double 16. After losing the opening leg,
41.
Nicholson here looking at double 16 for the match and to already clinch a place in the knockout stages. Will it be a case of job done, Australia? You can see there a really tough tough shot it was. The first dart was always going to make the other two really, really difficult. And you would expect Whitlock to be back to finish it, Rob.
Yeah, you certainly would. You're right. The first dart marked it. You'd rather it be miles away if you're going to miss. But Marjanovic not really putting any pressure on. So now Simon Whitlock to close the game off.